Welcome back, y'all, to the CouGaretta Talk Show. I'm happy to have you back. And if this is your first time, welcome. I'm happy to have you. All right, you might be asking yourself, CouGaretta, what's up with the outfit? Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, and I wanted to represent in my red, white, and blue. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Hope y'all being safe out there. Watch out for them barbecue grills. They can be dangerous. And let's talk about the real reason we're celebrating Memorial Day weekend. Right now, I'd like to give a shout out to those men and women out there who serviced our country and who currently is. I'd like to thank you for having my back. You don't even know me, but you're out there unselfishly fighting for me. Thank you. I deeply appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with fan mail. This fan mail comes to us from Mildred in Virginia. Mildred writes, "Hey, CouGaretta, if you could be a co-host with any nightly talk show host, who would it be?" Well, that's an easy one. That'd be the handsome Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon. I think he is so funny. I think him and I would have such a great time. I think his audience would be laughing a lot. I think we'd have everybody laughing, including ourselves. I think it'd be fun to do one of those little song parodies where he plays his guitar and you sing. And if time permits, maybe we could do a little skit together. Maybe it's a little love scene. We have a quick little kiss in it, all for acting. So, Jimmy, if you're up for this and you'd like to have a co-host on your show, CouGaretta, she's your girl. She's up for it. So give me a shout out. I'm easy to contact. Just hit me here on Facebook. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and go to lessons learned. This lesson learned happened about 6 months ago. My BFF, Gabby, she wanted to be engaged to somebody. She was ready to get married. She said, "CouGaretta, do you know anybody?" I said, I think I do. Let me get with my friend Carl. So I talked to my friend Carl. I introduced him to Gabby. They hit it off. Next thing I know, they're engaged. So my friend Gabby, she's happy, as I thought. And then she calls me up one day and says, "Hey, CouGaretta, you want to know what your good-for-nothing friend Carl's doing to me? He's cheating on my butt." I said, "Are you sure?" She goes, "I'm positive. I'm going to follow him after work today, and I'm going to take me some photos with my iPhone, and I'm going to send them to you, and you can see for yourself." I said, "You do that. I got to see this." So a couple hours later, next thing I know, my phone, ding, ding, got me some text message. I looked at it. It was Gabby. She sent me some photos of my friend Carl in the arms of another woman. CouGaretta was mad. Not only is he hurting my friend Gabby, but you know what? He's disrespecting me. I had set him up with my BFF, Gabby. How disrespectful of him. Well, I picked up my phone. I called Gabby. I said, "I got your photos." She goes, "What do you think I should do, CouGaretta?" So here's what I think you should do. I said, "Why don't you go ahead and grab them upholstery tacks that I left on your countertop in your kitchen there? Put those in your purse. Grab your keys, get your car, drive on over to Carl's house. And when you get over there, go ahead and go into the garage. Open up the door. I want you to toss those tacks all over the garage driveway. So when he comes pulling up in there, he's going to pop every one of them tires on that 6-digit Mercedes he just bought. That's going to hurt him in his wallet. He's going to see how bad he hurt us." She said, "CouGaretta, you sure that's what I should do?" I said, "I know for a fact that's what you should do." She said, "All right." So she did. Next thing I know, Gabby's no longer engaged. My friend Carl, he had to pay a lot of money for his tires. And now he's not talking to CouGaretta. Well, I've been thinking about this, so I decided I might share it with a couple of my friends in my Bible study. So I did. I said, "Listen, this is the kind of advice I gave my friend. Here's what's going on." And one of my friends in my Bible study said, "CouGaretta, do you think that you gave the good advice to your friend? I mean, is that something Jesus would have did?" I sat there for a minute and I thought about it and I said, my friend didn't ask me WWJD. She asked me WWGCD, and that's exactly the advice I gave her. Well, my friend sat there for a minute in Bible study and said, "Sister CouGaretta, I think you need to think a little harder with your Jesus heart." I know a lot of you know what I mean. We just kind of let things come spilling out of our mouths. We don't always stop to think about what we should be saying before we say it. It causes more problems than there should be. Feeling a little bad. Oh well, hopefully Carl and I'll be friends again soon. All right, well now it's time for Bringing It Back. Bringing It Back. Here's one I think that you guys will love. It came from a song. A lot of my friends and I used to use it back in the 80s, and I think y'all like it too. It is, "If the rhyme don't get you, the rhythm will." Have you ever heard that? If the rhyme don't get you, the rhythm will. Just suppose maybe you're at work and one of your friends is talking to you, telling you something really stupid, and you just don't know how to respond to it. When they're done, just look at them and go, hey, you know, if the rhyme don't get you, the rhythm will. Let's see what happens to them. I bet you put a puzzled look on their face. Or maybe, suppose you got a friend who, you know, she likes to gab a lot on the phone when she calls and you can't get a word in, and so your mind starts wandering, and next thing you know, there's dead silence on the phone. Well, I know how to take care of that. Just go ahead and say to her, sounds like to me if the rhyme don't get you, the rhythm will. See what happens. Takes care of that silence, that's for sure. I know some of you probably have some really good ways that you could use. If the rhythm don't get you, the rhyme will. I'd love to see those. So if you'll post those this week as you're using them on my fan page on Facebook, I will share some of them next week on our show. I'd love to see how creative you guys get with some of your responses. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll use our bringing back this week. If the rhyme don't get you, well, the rhythm will. All right, well, it's almost time for our show to end. We're going to end it as usual with words of encouragement. These words of encouragement that I'd like to leave you with is big deal. Every time you meet somebody this week, I want you to treat them like they are the biggest deal that you've ever come across. Like they are the most valued person you could have met in your entire life. Treat them like a huge celebrity. You know, someone that maybe you admire. Just every single person you come to, make a big deal out of meeting them. And see how that changes their lives. I know that you can create some really happy vibes with that. Now, I know that we're going to come across some people who think they are a big deal. And those people, let me tell you how to take care of them. When you meet them, just go ahead when you're at a party or something and one walks up to you, just go, hey, did you meet such and such over there? They're going to go, no, why? They're a really big deal. You might want to meet them. You know they're going to whirl around and go over there and start talking to that person. Because if they think they're going to be a big deal, they're going to want to meet the other big deals, right? You'll get yourself a little chuckle out of it. And guess what? You're making them feel important. So you're doing exactly what you should be doing this week. All right, so I hope you guys will take care of that this week in your words of encouragement. Now, before we go, I have a cause that I'd like to refer to as CouGaretta cause. And CouGaretta is going to announce it on June 1st, which is Friday. So be looking forward on Facebook fan page. That's where I'm going to announce it. There'll be a little video that'll come out that'll talk about it. But I'll give you guys a little heads up on it. This cause is one that I think that a lot of us have been needing for a very long time. Can't believe nobody else has come up with it until now. But CouGaretta's going to do her part. Friday. Look forward. It'll come out on YouTube. But before it does, you'll see it on Facebook. All right. I want to say goodbye to everybody. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope that you'll create many happy vibes. And make sure you stay safe out there during your Memorial Day weekend. Bye, y'all.